Hey everybody, this is Mark from Tri Duty on the Trail, and I am here in Pennsylvania. I'd say central southern Pennsylvania in Michaux State Forest. So work brought me out here and was able to get a little extra time while I'm here to hop on the Appalachian Trail. So I'm gonna do a short hike today, hike in a ways, camp, and then come back out. And then tomorrow I'm gonna meet up with my brother and we're gonna do an overnight loop called the Sunset Rocks Trail. And that follows a portion of the Appalachian Trail, including the official halfway point. And there's a shelter there, and it's looks like a really cool place, neat overlook. So anyway, that is the plan, and we're gonna get started. The iconic white blazes of the Appalachian Trail. So I'm only like a 1/10 of a mile in from Sheet Iron Road, I think is what it's called, and there's a nice little campsite, but I need to do a little more than that, I think. So it's not even remotely late in the day, so I have a lot of daylight left to enjoy some hiking, but all the ground I covered today I have to backtrack tomorrow, so keep that in mind, I guess. So it's about 61 degrees, beautiful hiking weather. The colors are unbelievable. I mean, driving out here through the mountains is just spectacular. So this is a perfect time to be out and enjoy all the colors and nice crisp air and the Appalachian Trail. Appalachian Trail. I think that's the right way to say it. It's almost 2 p.m. right now. I figure I'll probably hike till 3:30 and keep my eyes open for a site. Give me plenty of time to set up before it gets dark, which it will get dark earlier being out east. So it's so cool to be out here. Nice little stream here. A nice little bridge to cross the stream. That's cool. And a little camp spot over there. Saw my first bear of the trip. Scared me to death. Turns out it was a really, really big black dog off the leash, but very well behaved. But I didn't see the owners at first. And this big black mass on the trail. Whew. Always worst case scenario with me, isn't it? Probably more likely to get bit by a rattlesnake anyway, if we're being honest. Heading up a pretty long, pretty steep climb right now. At the top is what's called Rocky Ridge, which I just learned because I've done very, very little research on this. Kind of a very last minute decision to come here to stay this evening. So not real sure what I'm getting into, to be honest, but we'll make that part of the adventure. Wow. Really beautiful spot up here. I'm going to assume this is the Rocky Ridge area that I'm now in, because there are rocks all over this place. And it's got windy. Awesome. Now this is Rocky Ridge. Wow, cool. Oh man, let's go look around. I guess that's why they call it Rocksylvania. Man, that's awesome. All right, you can do it. Ugh. All right, I'm squeezing through here. There we go. Nice. So I'm 2 miles in right now, and I can't imagine I'm gonna find any good camping up here on this ridge, because it's just, it goes down steeply on both sides, and there's these big, massive rocks. So I'm gonna have to plan what I want to do soon. Cool. I wasn't planning to do any rock scrambling today. Tomorrow I know we have to get to the Sunset Rocks, but this was a surprise. Well, that's what happens when you make last minute decisions without doing research. Oh well, it's been fun. I think I have a spot for camping tonight. I think I know where we're going. Probably another 10-minute walk, we'll see. All right, so trail is just spitting me out here at this road called Whiskey Springs Drive, I think is what it's called. So if my estimations are correct, I should be able to find a campsite around here. We will see if that turns out to be correct or not. Well, I was planning to follow the trail up those big rocks that are behind me. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna use some intuition here. And I did, and I found a lovely little campsite. So I'm gonna take this. It appears that somebody's doing a lot of drinking out here. Like a lot. So, take your trash, man. It's not cool. There's a verse in the Bible, Psalm 19:1, that says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies proclaim the work of his hands." And I'm in a good spot that I might get to see some of that handiwork tonight. So we're looking forward to that. So when I incorporate a backpacking trip with a work trip, it's a bit tricky, right? I have packing for work, I have packing for the actual backpacking, and sometimes I forget things. So I've had several oh crap moments where I couldn't find something in my pack, or I didn't know if I brought it, and the spoon, because I'm getting ready to make food, was the latest one, but alas, I do have my spoon, and I'm very thankful I put it in there. I used a checklist, but I guess I don't trust myself. Oh wow, this is hot. Oh. All right, so yeah, had a nice dinner, nice fire. Getting nice and dark out here in the forest, and it's good to be on the Appalachian. I feel so weird saying Appalachian. On the Appalachian Trail again, so looking forward to seeing my brother tomorrow, but hopefully get a good rest, and see you in the morning. Good morning, day number 2 here on the Appalachian Trail. I'm near a town called Boiling Springs, I think is what it's called. It's 38 degrees and condensation inside the tent. I forgot about that. And we're just gonna pack down here and retrace our steps back to where I started, and then we're gonna move to another part of the state forest and go to Sunset Rocks Trail. Let's get going. All right, let's go. All right, so we're all packed up and ready to go. Beautiful morning, and I'm gonna head back to where we started. Just weaving our way back and forth through all these rocks again. I'm back at the car in a couple more miles. Goodbye, Rocky Ridge, and hello to a very long downhill. Here we go. And just like that, first leg of our journey is done. Now we move on to Sunset Rocks. Come along. And the car's here, yay. So I'm here in Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and this place is super cool. I mean, the trail history here, and there's a big old furnace up there, and it is a neat little place. So we're gonna get Uncle B here, and then we're gonna get our trek started here soon. So this is the general store where the Appalachian Trail through hikers can do the half-gallon challenge, eating a half-gallon of ice cream, which sounds awesome actually. Let's see. So Uncle B has arrived, and we are now on the Appalachian Trail together again.
Again.
I'm really glad we got to do that.
Me too.
So we have left Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and now we are back into the Michaux State Forest, and we're gonna hike about 6.5 miles or so, going counterclockwise on this loop, and camp just below Sunset Rocks. So that's the plan. It has turned into a wonderful, wonderful day. Sun's out, not a cloud in the sky. Lots of rocks to climb over. Yeah. Yeah, so we started over here at Pine Grove Furnace State Park and followed up here to the Appalachian Trail, and we're over here somewhere. I have no idea where. But timber rattlesnakes. Great, let's go. We have arrived at the official halfway point. Cool. Of the Appalachian Trail. Maybe that goes without saying. Wow. Look at that. All right, so we're coming into Tom's Run shelter, and we should see Tom's Run. Sounds like there's a poop joke in that.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the best way to get
Tom runs. Tom's runs. Tom's runs. Yeah. So, oh wow, there's a little pavilion. Actual shelter itself. Cool. More picnic tables. Wow, luxury. We are crossing Tom's Run. Tom's Runs. So we're saying goodbye to the Appalachian Trail, the Appalachian Trail, and we are now following these blue blazes on the Sunset Rocks Trail. Here we go. Probably got maybe 3 more miles today. Coming up to our first real view, or so we believe. Let's have a look. All right, so we are just going through the Boulder Outcroppings. It's kind of a cool little spot, actually. If these silly trees weren't in the way, we'd have a nice view. Whew. Scared me.
These were deeper than I expected.
Rocksylvania. Whew. Scared me.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Leafsylvania.
Leafsylvania. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So it looks like we have found home for the evening. It's not perfect. Definitely closer to the trail than I'd like, but talked to a couple other guys and they said this is your best option. So we're gonna set up the tent here and get camp squared away, and then we're gonna go check out the view in a little bit.
So I got this map when I registered at Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and which is actually off the map here. And but anyway, we hiked along the road here for just a quick minute, and then shot up the Appalachian Trail all the way down here to Tom's Run Cabin, took a little break there, and then followed these little purple guys, the Sunset Rocks Trail. And this is actually an old POW camp, and we did not see it, or must have to actually take an offshoot from it and missed it. But anyway, we're actually camped up here. Oh, where exactly? Somewhere, I guess around this area. And then Sunset Rocks, I think, is actually just up here a little bit, so the highest point. But yeah, it's good trip so far.
Looks like there's some light getting on that. In the promising light.
That's it. Yep. Versus my crazy brother. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool.
Don't show my kids.
So we have made it to Sunset Rocks, and it is absolutely beautiful up here. It is
A1.
A1. A1. Wow. The views are fantastic. Uncle B is eating something. I don't know what it's some kind of marsala.
Chana masala, not marsala. I'm sure that some group out there would be deeply offended by confusing the two. I'm not sure which group those are.
Bombs away.
A little crunchier than I eat, but I don't want to wait another 8 minutes, whatever. I'm not in Denver.
Not in Denver.
I shouldn't have to cook it that long. It's not bad. You could make yourself think there's meat in it when there's not. Nice flavors. Chickpeas for protein.
You want to try it?
I think it is.
All right, so we're just sitting here by the fire. Had a really nice day with Uncle B. I'm glad you're able to come out and enjoy these rocks.
Thanks. Keep having business trips in the neighborhood where I live.
It works out. It works out. So anyway, we will see you in the morning. Good morning, day number 3 here on the Sunset Rocks Trail. Day number 3 for me, day number 2 for Uncle B. And had a good sleep. Really windy morning here. Sun's just starting to come up, and I think it's about 53 degrees, so pretty pleasant considering, but the wind definitely cuts. Perfect. Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Okay. This is good. I could have used maybe one more creamer on the hatch. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
What's the verdict?
Not bad.
Get it done?
Yeah, so there are no eggs in it.
Okay.
I expected to be eggs. I think I remember having the same reaction like 3 years ago somewhere else.
That could be.
Like, oh, I thought there'd be eggs.
Maybe a pictured rock. All right, so Brian and I are just out of camp. Had a nice breakfast, coffee. Camp got all tore down perfectly, and we're headed down a really steep downhill. And some folks that have come up have said that there's some thru hikers that came up and said there's nothing this hard on Katahdin, which of course we think is awesome. So anyway, we're actually going down right now, and have to be really slow and careful with every step. But we have about maybe 1.8, 1.9 till we finish this loop. Yeah, that would have been disappointing. Here's our intersection coming up, it looks like. Well, it looks like the worst is behind us, and now we'll cruise in for another maybe 3/4 of a mile and wrap this one up. It's been a great trip. All right, so Uncle B and I have made it back to I guess kind of the official start of the loop, lollipop loop deal. Now we just have a little bit of a hike back to Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and we will wrap this trip up. Yep. Hop, skip, and a jump. All right, so we have reached the end of the line. It's been a great trip on the Appalachian Trail and Sunset Rocks Trail. Special thanks to Uncle B for accommodating my shortage of fuel and water.
It's almost the least I can do.
So, but thank you for a great trip.
My pleasure, thank you.
Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.